everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ellen and I'm the creator behind Sew and Inspire. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel very autumnal, so I thought it was about time to sit down and chat through my autumn sewing plans. I've dressed the part today. I'm wearing my newly finished autumn sweatshirt. I used my new embroidery machine for the first time on a garment and I'm obsessed. It's so cozy and it's just giving all the autumn vibes. I'm loving it. So without further ado, I have a huge pile of fabric sat next to me, so let's just get going. I think I'm going to start off with tops and then work our way forward from there. So first of all, we're going to start off with such a classic for autumn, and that is just a basic sweatshirt. I have this gorgeous baby pink sweater knit from Jenny Stitches. I don't think you can get this anymore because I got this last year, I think, but it is just the nicest, softest sweater knit. And with this, I'm planning to make the Tabor V-neck by Sew House 7. I don't have any V-neck sweaters and I really wanted to add one to my wardrobe, and I think it will just be gorgeous in this super soft sweater knit. I can't wait to get cozying up in this once I've finished it. This is definitely high on the list. Next up, we have this interesting fabric. I was so intrigued by this fabric, I had to get some. It's this kind of oatmeal ribbed kind of knit fabric. Yeah, as I said, I was really intrigued, and I've pre-washed this, and like it seems to have these like white strands going through it to make this really interesting sort of bubbled ribbed texture, which is super interesting. And with this, I am going to make a v-neck cardigan. I'm thinking the Marlo cardigan by True Bias, I believe. I wanted to make that cardigan for ages, and I think it would just be such a staple in my autumn wardrobe, and I think this colour will just go with everything. So yeah, I'm just super intrigued to work with this fabric, and I hope that it turns out good. Doesn't this just scream autumn to you? Because it does to me. I actually picked this up from the charity shop. It's 2 meters of fabric, but it's not very wide, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to squeeze out a Jenna shirt by Closet Core Patterns. I fell in love with this shirt pattern. I absolutely love the oversized boxy fit of it, and I love the little details. I just love it, and I just needed one in my wardrobe, and I think it would be gorgeous in this fabric. This fabric also has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it has like a bit of texture to it as well. I don't know what like composition it is, unfortunately, but nonetheless I think this autumn colour palette will just be perfect in my wardrobe. I do love a navy blue in autumn, and I am super excited to sew the Jenna shirt. In my opinion, sewing a shirt is like therapy to me. I find it so therapeutic, following the step by step. It's so intricate. I love it. Can't wait to get making a shirt again. Look at this fabric. As soon as I saw this, I fell in love with it, and now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I feel like this might be a bit of a Marmite fabric, but I love it. This is from Fabric Godmother last year though, so I'm not sure if they still have it, but there is loads of these like fluffy fabrics around this year. I've noticed there is so much fluff, it's now in my eye. But with this, I am planning to make a half zip sweatshirt. There is a pattern by Wardrobe by Me that looks really good, and I'm really intrigued to try. I have made quite a few half zips in my time actually, but still haven't found my perfect pattern, so I'm willing to give that Wardrobe by Me one a try, and hopefully it will be a winner. I'm just hoping I have enough. I feel like I only got 1 meter of this, and now I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like very much. So I'm hoping I'm going to have enough. I'm a little bit of a sewing Tetris queen. I managed to squeeze things out of not very much fabric. So hopefully I'll be able to work my magic and get a half zip out of this, because I think it will be so cozy for the autumn winter time and keep me super warm. I also do think this would be lovely as like a full zip as well. So I'm not fully decided. I think I'm going to make a half zip though, because I wear them all the time. They're my favourite things. The final top that I have planned is just a super simple long sleeve t-shirt. My mum wanted just a basic long sleeve t-shirt in this kind of, this is a really interesting colour. It's definitely a melange, and it's sort of like a grey beige. It's a really lovely colour. And I'm planning to use the core t-shirt by Closet Core Patterns, which is an amazing free t-shirt pattern. She absolutely loves the fit of it, so I think I'm just going to hack it to be a long sleeve t-shirt, which will be quite an easy hack. This jersey is from So Creative in Petersfield, if you were wondering. I think it's a cotton jersey, so it has a nice weight to it, and so I think it would be really lovely for the autumn to layer with like vests, sweater vests, under jumpers, things like that. It would just be super handy. Okay, let's move on to coats and outerwear, because I feel like that is what autumn is all about. Autumn sewing is all about the coats for me, and I have quite a few planned. Oh god, patterns are falling at me. Let's start off with what I feel like is such a classic for autumn, and that is this beautiful wool, which I got from, I believe I got it from Alexandra Palace last year. I can't remember the stall that I got it from, but it's this really lovely sort of mushroom grey beige colour. I believe it's 100% wool, and with this I am planning to make a super staple, like trench coats kind of vibe. Is that the word? I'm planning to make the Martina coat by Vikisews. I love the fit of this. I love that it's super oversized. I feel like it will just go over everything, and I actually have a coat like this which was store-bought, and it's too small for me on the shoulders now, because I have extremely broad shoulders for the size of the rest of me. So I thought I'm gonna make my own so I can make it actually fit me, because I find coats like that are really difficult to find any that fit me. So I was like, right, I'm making one so that it fits me perfectly. So yeah, I'm super excited. I've never really made a coat like this before, so I'm super excited to get my teeth stuck into a lovely coat project, and it's going to be fully lined, which I've never really done before. And yeah, I think this will just be a staple in my autumn wardrobe. Next up we have this beauty. I am so excited to cut into this. This is a gorgeous pre-quilted fabric, which is from Higgs & Higgs. I picked this up again last year from the Knitting and Stitching show, I believe. It's this gorgeous like faux patchwork vibe on one side, and then it's this lovely sort of floral on the other. So this is going to be a reversible something or other. I would absolutely love to make a reversible quilted jacket, however I am not sure there's going to be enough. I'm going to see, and I hope there is somehow, but if not, I would absolutely love to make a quilted vest. These have been everywhere. I feel like they've been around for a few years, but I feel like I'm seeing them everywhere this year. And if I do go for a vest, I want to make the ruby vest by Sydney Graham, because it looks really good, and you get the two options of like a v-neck or a brown neck vest with little ties, or you can do snaps. I think I will do ties. And I've also got this matching cotton, which I feel like goes quite well to make the bias binding, so it can be reversible, which I'm super excited about. I've been really craving doing like a quilted jacket project recently, so I've actually also got one for, this one's going to be for my mum. I've also got one for me on the go, which I really need to get back into, because I'm really in the mood for that kind of sewing at the moment. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, and we will see what it ends up being. Next up we have this beauty. I have never seen a fabric like this, so I had to get it when I saw it. It is literally like a knitted fabric, colour work fabric. Like, how amazing is that? I just think it's beautiful. I think it will make such a statement piece, and I am planning to make a super oversized, like granddad-esque fleece. I think it will just be super unique. I don't have a specific pattern for this, but I'm planning to just use the sweatshirt pattern that I always use. This is McCall's M7841. It's my favourite sweatshirt pattern that I have tried, and I'm planning to just like basically cut it down the front, cut the front piece down the front, add like a chunky stand-up collar and pop a zip all the way down the front, and make it the oversized, chunky, cozy cardigan of my dreams. Although this is quite scratchy, so I am planning to line it as well with a jersey that I have. And I think it will just be such a statement piece for autumn. Oh, I think it's beautiful. Okay, last jacket. I told you there were a few. And the last one that I'm planning to make is out of this gorgeous pre-quilted corduroy. I had to get it. I just had to get it when I saw it. Have you ever seen a pre-quilted corduroy? Because I haven't, and I was very excited about it. And it is in this gorgeous navy blue shade, which I think will just go with everything for autumn, winter. And with this, I am planning to make, this is actually going to be for my mum, I'm planning to make the Dunya, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, jacket by Fibre, which looks a little bit like this. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love the big split hem, oversized boxy fit. I think I'm gonna miss out the pocket flaps. I'm not gonna line it because this fabric is already like double-sided and quite thick, so I'm not gonna line it. I'm gonna bind the inside, I think. And the only thing I don't love about this jacket is the cuff, so I'm just gonna extend the sleeve and do like no cuffs. So I am using this pattern, but I am heavily modifying it. But the overall vibe is going to be the Dunya jacket by Fibre. Okay, moving on to bottoms. So I have a few planned for the autumn. First one is this gorgeous needle cord, and it looks, doesn't it look like a denim? How cool is that? I just loved it. It kind of has like a lighter thread running through it, and I think this would make the loveliest skirt. I'm planning to make a button down skirt, sort of like a denim-esque skirt with buttons down the front. I'm going to get jeans buttons. I feel like that will look really, really nice. And I'm planning to use this pattern here, which is one of the patterns that came in Prima magazine September last year actually. I think this was just a really lovely, simple A-line skirt with buttons down the front, pockets, of course. You've got to have a pocket. This is also going to be for my mum. So I think she'll get a lot of wear out of this in the autumn. Winter time. Next up we have this beautiful chocolate brown cotton jersey. I have been wanting to make myself a pair of leggings for ages because I can never buy leggings that fit me quite right, so I was like, you know what, let's try making them. And I've wanted a pair of chocolate brown leggings in particular for ages, so when I saw this I was like, I'm gonna get that to make some leggings. So that is what I'm gonna do. I am planning to use a free pattern which I found from Life So Savory. She has really great free patterns if you've never heard of her before. She has some really great free patterns. I also love her jogger pattern as well. It fits me really, really well. So I have high hopes for the legging pattern. And I also liked that her legging pattern doesn't have a side seam. I think it'll just give a more like seamless look and hopefully maybe fit me a bit better. I do just need to get some elastic because I'm very fussy about waistband elastic, and I only like that like soft waistband elastic that you can get. I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you are also fussy about elastic because it can be quite stiff around your waist, try soft waistband elastic. It's a game changer. Okay, the final bottoms that I have to share is this gorgeous like caramel brown needle cord. This is a stretch needle cord, and with this I'm planning to make my mum a pair of trousers. I'm not 100% sure on the pattern. I want them to be quite loose fitting, super comfortable, maybe an elastic waist, but I still want to do a zipper fly because I think that will look really nice. I'm probably going to base them off a pair of trousers that she already has that she really likes the fit of and that are super comfy. I'm thinking, I was looking at the bob pants by Stylark, but they don't have a fly, so I'm not 100% sure, but all I know is they're going to be perfect for autumn. How autumnal is this colour? And yeah, hopefully they'll be super comfy in this stretch needle cord. This is from Dalston Mill Fabrics. They had a few different stretch needle cords which are really lovely, but we picked this one for her trousers and I'm super excited to make them for her. I am going to make a twirl. I know, I never make twirls, but I am going to make a twirl for this so I can get the fit perfect for her. Okay, I think we have reached my final sewing plan for this autumn, and that is to make a shirt dress with this really beautiful berry coloured needle cord. I think I am going to just use the Jenna shirt pattern again because there is also a dress in that pattern, and I think it would just be lovely for the autumn winter in this beautiful needle cord. I think it will just be perfect to wear with like chunky boots and tights and to layer with like cardigans and stuff. I think it will just be lovely. So I think they are all of my clothing sewing plans, but I do have one more actually, and that is to finish making the quilt I started. I started making this in the summer. I've made about 9 blocks I think so far. This is how they're looking. I'm absolutely in love. I have chosen not really like traditional quilting fabrics. The white is like a linen, and then the pink is like a Dobby cotton, and then the like cinnamon colour is actually a quilting cotton. But yeah, this is how the blocks are turning out, and I am super excited to see how this turns out when it's finished. I think it's going to be gorgeous. It's not going to be a huge quilt because of the amount of fabric I bought, but I think it'll be a decent size, and I think the colours are just gorgeous. I'm so excited about it. I think I'm going to get some more of this cinnamon colour to bind it because I feel like that will just bind everything together, and I just love how the cinnamon picks out the brown in the really lovely floral pink. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So yeah, I am planning to film a whole video of me making this quilt, so hopefully that will also come to life eventually. Okay, I think they are officially all of my autumn sewing plans. Thank you so much if you've made it to this point in the video. If you have enjoyed it, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos like this one. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Happy autumn sewing, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Bye!